coming into your YouTube airwaves, I'm Vaughn, the Statman, and welcome to the Stat Room. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Vaughn the Statman. You can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStatman, and guys, check out my website, VonnTheStatman.com. All right, guys, so let's get into this Tuesday slate real quick, guys. So without wasting any more of you guys' time, let's break down this 5-game slate. So before I begin this video, guys, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel and also leave a comment, guys. Thank you. Let's get into it. Let's give you a quick bonus. So these are actual fantasy points. So I say Ficezio from Utah goes over 16 fantasy points and DaVincenzo goes over 33 fantasy points. Now, guys, let's get right into breaking down this 5-game slate. All right, guys, let's break down this 5-game slate real quick, guys. On these 5-game slates, these are very, very easy slates to break down. The unlimited entry GPPs, you're going to need about a 375 to take it down. Very doable tonight. Unlimited entry GPPs are extremely difficult because unlimited entry GPPs were not designed for people who put one lineup in to actually cash. So when you play an unlimited entry GPP, you need to have 3 lines. But the key to the unlimited entry GPPs, you can take them down with 3 lines because I've done it many times. You need to, I haven't done it lately though. It seems like it's very hard to do the unlimited entry GPPs now. It seems like, just a select few group of people seem to win all the time. I see the guy Crafty Lefty. He's always in the top 5, and I think he plays like 150 lineups. In the Chipotle Addict, if you ever play unlimited entry GPPs, those 2 names seem to always be in the top 10 for some reason. All right, so let's get right into it though. So on this slate, let's break down each game. The Los Angeles Lakers at Atlanta is going to be high scoring. I think it's going to be the highest scoring game on the slate. I love that one. I think Indiana and Boston could be high scoring, but Boston is hot and cold. Boston, what I don't like about them in GPP contests and when you're playing Boston players is Tatum and Brown take some of the worst shots I've seen in the league. They take these crazy shots. When they're making them, yeah, it looks good, but when they miss, they lose by 15 points. And Indiana plays a fast pace. I love how Siakam is playing. I think Indiana is going to be formidable. Siakam was the missing piece. I see Siakam getting 45, 50 fantasy points a day. I see Brown getting about 40. I see White having a big day for Boston, so I do like White. This is a good stack. You can pretty much get the majority of the players in there. Utah, New York is another, this is a great slate. But the thing about it is that you can't get every player on here, and it's going to be 2 of these games are going to exceed 240 points. I think Utah and New York could exceed that number because Utah, they played Brooklyn the night before, which was yesterday, and Brooklyn to Manhattan is a train ride. So they didn't really have to travel. So they're going to be well rested. And New York played and they was on the road and now they had to come home. So I think it's even. I think Utah, they got blown out. So their players didn't play in the 4th quarter. New York beat the brakes off of the team they played, and they had to travel home. So I think neither team has the advantage. And I think this game is an evenly matched game because the Knicks, they don't have Julius Randle. So I think it's going to be a great game. Toronto at Chicago, this is the game where I only want one player out of this game, and that will be DeRozan. He's the only player that I really want from this game. The rest of the players I wouldn't want. Maybe a Caruso, because Caruso is at a reasonable price. Philly at Golden State. Maxey isn't playing. So, guys, you got to play Beverly. You got to start your lineups off with Beverly. You get a starting point guard going up against a team that don't guard the point guard position well for 4-8. And Beverly always has a vendetta against Golden State. When he was with the Clippers, he always got up for playing against Stephen Curry. Beverly probably get 40 fantasy points tonight. And, of course, Stephen Curry, he's a beast. Golden State, their players are starting to play better. Draymond Green I love the way Draymond Green is playing, guys. He's giving you the same fire without all the antics. And he could have been doing this, but, when the league lets you get away with something, and if it works for you and it helps you to get paid, why stop it? that's who Draymond Green was. He became this player because he didn't have the skill of a Stephen Curry. So he had to be the tough guy, the enforcer, the ball distributor and stuff like that. So now he's getting 35 fantasy points a night. All right, so now with that being said, guys, let's go and break down the slate. So at the point guard position, just like I told you guys, I'm starting my lineup off with Beverly. You cannot pass on a 4-8 point guard. You just can't. And you look down at Embiid, there's no way. I'm telling y'all this. There's no way that Embiid is not going to play this primetime game. So we putting Embiid in that center. Now, if he don't play, we'll take him out later. But that's who you're building your lineup with is Beverly and Embiid. Now, at the shooting guard position, guys, I'm going to go to the Knicks game. And I see they priced up these players. Clarkson, I don't understand why he's at this price point. He's had 2 stinker games. Guys, when a guy has 2 bad games and they raise his price, that's a red flag to me. Because they just assuming that he has a good game, but he's on the road. When you're on the road, your numbers don't typically go up. Every road game, your numbers typically go down because all the travel. Now, this game, I can understand why, because they didn't really travel. But I wouldn't play him. If I'm going to pay $7,000, I'm playing Sexton. Why not play Sexton? He gets more minutes, and he didn't play in the fourth quarter. If you look at it, look at Sexton's numbers. He's had 40, 43, 43, 38, 24, 51, 15. He's just consistent. They just got blown out. So I personally prefer Sexton. At the small forward position, guys, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm playing DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo is when Randall was playing, and you watch when New York was playing, you had Brunson and Randall was like 1A. They were both like the number 1 options. But DiVincenzo was the number 2 option. And Anunoby was a defensive guy. He didn't really need the ball in his hand. He would just get the stops, get the steals, and he would make layups. But now Anunoby is not there, as well as Randall. Well, let's see. Is Anunoby playing? Okay, so they say Anunoby he's out on Monday, so game time decision for today. But at the time of me making this video, I'm going to assume that he's not going to play. So now, the boomstick play of the night will be none other than, let's go back, none other than DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan plays extremely well at home against his former Toronto team. So that's going to be it, guys. You got Embiid, you got DeRozan, boomstick play of the night, DiVincenzo, Sexton, and Beverly. And you still have $5,200 to complete the rest of your lineup, which is more than enough money to get a great lineup. All right, guys, so that's it, guys. I am on to break down the rest of the slate. So, guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. And, guys, good hunting on your DFS contest. Love you guys. If you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe and like the video and also leave a comment. Thank you, guys. Again, love you guys.